Hey everybody, we're joined in the media center by our funny car number one qualifier, Matt Hagan. And Matt, that's a great run there, track record, both ends, and ties for the second quickest run in funny car in NHRA history. And how did it look from your point of view?
Well, obviously it was just, one word. We have such a great crew and a great group of guys working on this car, and Dickie went back and he put a new pump on it, and he said, "Hey kid, hold on, it's going to run." He said, "If it goes anywhere, it's going to go fast," So just being able to go up there and do so well here at this track, with the weather conditions are there. We missed out on a run like that in Chicago. We had some stuff go wrong with the tree, and so we were like, man, hopefully we get another opportunity to try to run a 3 this year, and went up there, and Dickie was swinging for the fence and it stuck, and just a phenomenal run. I mean, it was just, I wish everybody could feel how it feels to go that fast. I mean, it's just one of the coolest things on earth, and it just, the car left well. It kind of made a little move early, went down through there, and the clutch came to it, and it just digging the whole way. And after when the clutch went 1-1, it just started walking away. Just really sitting you back in the seat, and you can see the finish line coming up, and it was just a phenomenal run. It just was a great feeling, great experience, and hopefully, I think that'll hold, obviously, unless we just have some crazy conditions tomorrow. But for our group of guys, for Magnetti Morelli, for Rocky Boots, for everybody that supports us in this thing, it's big to go out there and knock it out of the park and hit a grand slam like that. So, hopefully it'll carry over into race day. It's always tough to win from number 1, but we've done it before. I guess our last time we qualified we won the race. So, it's doable. We know we can do it. I'm just so proud of my guys. Obviously, without them, that car doesn't go down the racetrack. So, just a good group. Like I said, keep saying, I've never had this type of charisma with a group of guys, this type of chemistry, and I think it's showing on the racetrack.
Delays before you actually let the track get a little bit cooler for your car. How important is that?
Oh, it's huge. Anytime we can start running later and later, it's going to be better. The track's going to get tighter out there. And I think too, it was good calling NHRA and Safety Safari's part to let the sun go over the hill there so we could see, so there was no issues. You really worry about a couple of those cars back behind you, because obviously Beckman, he went in a 3s as well. Caps and Robert, they're all capable of doing it too. So you kind of got your fingers crossed. You don't wish bad on nobody, but it's one of those things where you just hope your stuff sticks. And we're fortunate enough that it did today, and and hopefully we'll get some good press out of it, and sell some boots next week for it. But it's one of those things where it's just phenomenal to be able to have a race car underneath you that, when you strap to it, that you could have the possibility of going number 1. It's just a huge confidence booster for this team, for everybody that's involved, and it makes you, when you strap in on Sunday, know that you feel like you got a horse underneath you. So I just got to ride it. You know what I mean? So it's
you
just,
said it felt good when you left. Did you know it was going to be the run of the evening?
Well,
so how far down?
Well, I definitely knew about halfway through the run it was running really good. There was no soft spots in the deal. Sometimes you can come back and you can say, oh, it's a little soft here, it's a little weak there, whatever. But there was nothing soft about that race car in that run, and it left really pretty aggressive early, and got up on the tire really quick, and I was like, it made a move out there, and I was trying not to steer it back too hard to upset the tires and knock the tires off of it or anything. So I kind of brought it back gradually, and it settled right down. And as soon as it got back down, it was always in the groove, but as soon as it kind of got more glued in, it just started digging and just kept running. And you definitely can tell when the difference between a 4 flat lap and a 4 10 lap. So when it's running good like that in the 3s,